Hi, Reverend Paula Zabkar here from Spiritual Soul Center. This past Sunday, we had a service where the kids helped me deliver the message. It was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. They were all up there, 12 of them on stage, helping me to convey a message about the awesomeness and the wisdom that are in seeds. And I decided not to post that video just to not plaster all their faces across the social media. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that they shared with me and that I shared about the wisdom of seeds. They started off with a poem that goes like this: plant 3 rows of peas, peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of soul. Plant 3 rows of squash, squash separation, squash selfishness, squash hate. Plant 3 rows of lettuce, let us be kind, let us love one another, let us grow our own food. Water freely with patience and cultivate with love. There is so much fruit in your garden because you reap what you sow. What a wonderful way to start off this lesson, because there's so much to learn from seeds. There's so much. They're so small, but they're so magnificent, and there's so much intelligence right there. They're complicated and mysterious and full of life. Even though they're in a seed packet and they're dried, they know exactly the right time to sprout. It's inherent in them. It's inherent in them. And all the wisdom they need to be whatever it is they'll be, whether it's a large tree with bark that will live for hundreds of years, or whether it's a fruit, a tomato plant that lasts one season but knows exactly what kind of flower and what kind of fruit will come from it. All of that wisdom in the seed. Complicated and mysterious and amazing. That's what it is. And all that seed needs is a nourishing place to grow. It needs nourishment, right? It needs the right soil, the right amount of warmth, the right amount of water. And the amazing thing about a seed is it starts growing in the dark. It doesn't know exactly what's going to happen, but once it has the right nourishment, it knows exactly the right time to begin to grow, and it starts growing in the dark. And what I wanted to convey with the children and with you is that's exactly how we are. We are just like the seed. Everything we are born with everything we need to be who we are here to be. That's a God-given gift that we have. That is who and what we are. We are born with that. We are born with the strength and the courage and the understanding to know what that is already. It's done. It's done. And what we need and what helps that to become apparent in life is to be nourished. We nourish our bodies in that way, to get enough sleep, to get enough food to eat, enough water to drink, but also to nourish our mind and our heart and to learn new things and to expand our understanding of things. That's how we nourish ourselves to become what we are already here to become. It's always incredible to me how young children who are prodigies, know exactly why they're here. It's the 3-year-old who can play the piano, or 6-year-old, or someone who knows early on that they'll be an athlete or a musician or whatever it is. Some of us take a little longer because it takes time to become what you are here to become. It takes time to become what we are here to become. Even though it's all there in us and all possible, it takes time, just like the seed. And some days are hard. Some days that little seed comes through the earth and it's in the sunshine and it's really good, and other days it's hard because the rain knocks it down again and it's laying on the dirt, just like we are. Just like we are. Sometimes the circumstances get us down. But we have everything it takes, just like that seed is, to lift back up and to continue to grow. And to continue to grow into the gift that we are here to give as us. At the end of my message, one of the children shared this poem as well, and it goes like this: you plant seeds every single day, in the world and in others, with every thought you think, and word you speak, and action you take. You have influence. You're making a dent in the universe, and you matter in a very real way. And this speaks to our planting of seeds. When a plant grows and goes to seed, we call it going to seed, whether it's a flower going to seed. And those seeds can germinate then and produce more flowers. That's the way a seed evolves, not just from one seed into many. And just like us, we are one seed, and by what we plant with our words and our thoughts, with our minds and our hearts and our actions and our words, that influences the universe. That influences the universe. So this metaphor of the seed that we talked about, that the children helped me convey to everybody, was not just a children's lesson. It was a reminder to all of us that we have what it takes in us to be what we are here to be, and that we plant additional seeds through our thoughts, through our mind, through our voice, through our heart. And that's important. As this poem says, in a very real way, you're making a dent and a difference in the universe. So I hope this message is timely for you in this season of spring and new things. And every time that you plant a seed, that you see a flower, that you notice a fruit, that you see an amazing tree, that you remember, hey, just like me. Until next time.